Circle of Inevitability, newly added non-standard pathways. Explained. Today, we are looking at the first pathway that got TPK'd, the Broker pathway. The Broker pathway belongs to the outer god Uncertain Mist, which was what is left of the Son of Chaos after this poor fellow got sealed into a lamp by the Celestial Worthy. Broker pathway, sequence 9, Broker. Brokers have two main abilities. One is Sensing Gray. They are very perceptive to colors that fall between black and white, allowing them to find people fit for semi-legal dealings. And the other is Supernatural Charisma, which is quite self-explanatory. They barely have any other supernatural abilities, so they're basically just middlemen who are very good at their jobs. Broker pathway, sequence 8, Shadow Merchant. At this sequence, you will be able to find supernatural creatures in the darkness and lower their hostility towards you. So you'll be like a Lovecraftian Disney princess. You also gain the ability commonly associated with assassins, hiding in shadows. Shadow merchants can also use shadows to sign contracts, but unlike the fair contracts created by Sun Pathway Sequence 6 Notary, shadow merchants can add a lot of invisible fine print. Looking at this, they're just like big corporations, like the aforementioned Disney. Broker Pathway Sequence 7 Prosecutor. At this sequence, you will gain the core ability Word of Order. You will be able to see crimes your target has committed and punish them for it. You're the judge, jury, but not executioner, because their punishments will come from the world or certain entities. So not even you will know what happened next. Like, for example, your target has ever said, "I swear to God," that could be considered blasphemy. They just might get smitten. Broker Pathway Sequence 6 Ambitionist. You'll gain a strong resistance to physical damage and debuffs. You'll be able to resist effects such as forced sleep. Broker Pathway Sequence 5 Under the Table, or Dark Box Dealings, for a more direct translation. At this sequence, you will be able to make under-the-table deals. This includes creating an intangible and peaceful dark box in which you can give items of worth to your opponents to forcefully achieve your goal. You can also use this ability on a box, creating actual dark box, in which you can make deals with unknown entities. Note, these deals are not restricted to both two parties. Broker Pathway Sequence 4 Overseer. At this sequence, you will be immune and reflect damage coming from attacks below demigod, and all creatures who attack you will be punished. You'll also now be able to choose punishments for the accused after using Words of Order. Broker Pathway Sequence 3 Spiral Weaver. At this sequence, you'll be able to turn it into a spiral made of white mist. This is most likely the mystical creature form of the Broker Pathway. This basically turns you into a magical eBay, allowing other people to complete deals through you. Also, after the spiral forms, it would be really hard to destroy, because everyone making deals with the spiral will provide power to it until their deal is complete. The only time in Circle of Inevitability where the spiral was formed, the Uncertain Mist, the Supernova Dominator, and many other outer gods all participated. This was only stopped when Adam and Amon badly hurt the Uncertain Mist, using Roselle and the poor fellow in the lamp. This killed all the Broker Pathway Beyonders on Earth, creating the first TPK of an entire pathway. Honestly, I love the concept of this pathway. Too bad it won't get expanded on more, because they're all dead.